Welcome back, here we are again on another article for Screaming Delkims, www.screamingdelkims.se. Today we're going to be out in Hairlander again. As you can see, we're on a swim called Björkudden, and it's really wet at the moment. And what we're going to be doing today is we're going to map a swim out, what the bottom's like. And this is Snatch City, and you'll probably see it later on in the underwater shots, because we'll be going underwater with the camera, so maybe we'll get some good footage if the water's clear enough. Okay, well, how are we going to do that? I'm certainly not going in there, but what you need is one of these. And there we have it. That is the infamous Ding Dong Diddle-Eye diver mats. It's 4 degrees in the water at the moment, and before we started he's been complaining, really complaining. So he's going to go down there and have a look. We'll put the underwater casing on the camera. But what we do is grab this little...
here's one, the first one.
Here's something. What's he got? Is that a root? Is it an underwater snag? It's a major underwater snag. This is Snatch City, this swim, I promise you. It really is, but hopefully we can see that later on. Here's one I made earlier of another swim. If you have a quick look at this. That was Helen a couple of years ago, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to map it out, and then it's for everybody's benefits because I put it on the website. You know, I just don't keep it to myself. So everyone can use this. I say we're at Björkudden, or translated into English, Silver Birch Point. Yeah, Silver Birch Point really. What you found there? Is that a root? A snag? Right, a big one? See, what I do now, I start making a sketchy diagram of all the snags and stuff. And then every time he finds a snag, he'll tell me and I'll draw it on the paper, so we know exactly where they are under the water. And believe me, there's loads of tackle. There's loads of tackle in there. You want to see what he brings out. You want to see what he brings out of this lake. Actually, a couple of years ago, we found some 200-gram cod perks in there. Someone had been fishing with a 200-gram cod perk. Is that another snag?
It's a big one. Roots everywhere.
There's roots everywhere. Roots everywhere there. So if we just put that in the drawing. So this drawing will be better later on when we fix it up on the computer and put it on the website. He's about to come up with something in a minute. Right, I'm going to drag him in now. I'm going to put the underwater casing on, and then we can get him down there before it gets too murky. We kicked up all the silt off the bottom. We'll do that now. Then we can see actually what it's like down there. So the water level's really up at the moment, as you can see. It's not a very comfortable swim. Is that another one?
Big one.
Big one?
Yeah, roots everywhere.
Is there any tackle attached to it? Out there during the summer months, this is all lily pads. All lily pads. They're all dead at the moment because it's only the middle of April, so it's still bloody cold. It's 4 degrees in the water, Matt said, so his little thing has probably got even smaller actually out there. Let's see what he's found now. Roots and tree stumps. This is a good swim for carp. There's a lot of big carp being pulled out of this swim over the last few years.
Next one. Big one.
Is that another big one?
Yeah. Are you the what?
What?
Shells.
Shells?
Yeah.
What kind of shells? Ammunition shells? Seashells?
Yeah.
Snail shells?
Yeah.
All right, okay. Is there any mussels down there or what?
No, just this one.
No, just snails. All right, okay. We'll probably pull a load of lures out of here today, I promise you. We can show you later on what he finds in here. And some of the line they use, well, it's not line, it's rope. that a whopper? So basically, in this area here, I wouldn't cast my rigs unless you want to lose them. Yeah, because as I said in the summer, this is all lily pads here, and as Maxie's saying, there's tree stumps, cut down trees. So people have actually cut down trees. It must have been hundreds of years ago, but they've all been cut down with a sword of some kind, by the sounds of it. And the rest is just roots up out of the water. It's just Snag City. You cast out there with a carp rig, you're going to lose it. End of story. You're going to lose it. What? Can't hear you. Take that finger out your mouth.
Next one here.
Right, okay. Right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get diver mats out of the hogging. Yeah, we're going to put the underwater case on, and hopefully, if it's not too murky, you can actually see the roots and all the snags that are down there for yourself. Yeah, I haven't actually seen them personally yet. It's just what Max has told me. So, but I do know they're down there. So we'll be back in a second. Yeah, with some underwater footage. See you in a minute. Whoa, that's what I mean. That's what we're talking about. Got a big one there. That's a big snag apparently. It's just said there. So we're definitely going to document that. But I would find it, you know, well, I wouldn't really cast into that area. But it's nice to know what's down there. Obviously. Yeah. He says that's a big one.
Here is the next one.
Another one. So there's 3 routes everywhere. It's just Snag City. That it's Snag City. Quite surprised he hasn't found anything yet. Well, he probably has. He's got a little bag there, and he shoves everything in, and he comes out, and you know, he must find a couple of thousand kronas worth of wobblers and like lures and carp rigs and everything in there. The carp rigs are pretty hard to spot, but when they've got a like fluorescent pop up on them, still, yeah, he spots them straight away. And the lures he sees straight away because it's such loud colours. Another one.
Yeah.